Good morning, everyone. This is Kelly with I Own Me times 3. We are here at Hawley Lake this morning. It is Saturday, October the 18th, and it's about 8:15 a.m. So I wanted to bring you up here today. I filmed a 51-minute video prior to this one, and I failed to turn it around, and I was filming myself the whole time instead of the drive. So I decided to refilm this video so you can see the area I've been talking about for weeks. It is absolutely beautiful up here. This is a man-made lake, and it sits on the top of a mountain, and it's called Hawley Lake. So I'm going to turn this around again, and I'll show you the beauty of this lake. And then we're going to take a drive down the road again so that you can see the Aspens. If you can see off in the distance up here, this is the mountain range before you get to Sunrise Ski Resort. Look at those Aspens. They have already turned, and it is likely that we will head in that direction before we go back down the mountain. So, but I wanted to show you the beauty in this area. Now, the store, the cabins, and the motel are closed for the winter season. However, you can still go ice fishing and take a boat out onto the lake. Now, excuse me while I get the camera set up again inside the SUV. So, for those of you who may be wondering about the tripod that I am using, this is the Bower brand, Bower. We are inside the SUV now. Now, before you come out onto the lake, you will need to stop in Honda. Either you can stop at the convenience store across from Honda Resort and Casino, or you can stop at Game and Fish behind the casino and pick up your permits. You will need permits to enter any of the lakes. Hawley Lake just happens to be my favorite. It is the first lake that Speedo brought me and my younger son to, and his name is Richard Martin Jr. He was is the star of White Mountain Spirit. He starred in As far as I know, the last version of Geronimo with Wes Studi and Gene Hackman. He also was on site with Danny Glover and Buffalo Soldiers. So, yes, he and I were married back in 2001. And like I told my in-laws not too long ago after he passed, I said if there was a road we could drive down, we went down that road because he wanted to show us everything. So as you see, the aspens are turning. I spoke in an earlier video about the shades of yellow, orange, red, and gold that these trees would turn, and how against the sunlight they just shimmer. So I wanted to show you this signage as you enter Hawley Lake. This is the easiest way for me to do it. The elevation is 8,200 feet. You need valid White Mountain Apache permits, and they are required for fishing, camping, and boating. Other permits may apply. Christmas Tree Lake is about 14 miles from Hawley Lake. ATVs, 3 and 4 wheelers, UTVs, side-by-side dirt bikes, and golf carts are prohibited. Earl Lake is to the left of these signs, and it is catch and release. The store and the boat dock is open, the campground is open, the store is closed right now. The motel and the cabins are closed. The fire danger today is moderate. So please observe these signs before you enter the lake, and we will get turned around. Now during the winter time especially, you will see big game on this road. You will see cattle, wild turkey, all types of game are on this road, especially in the early morning hours. If you think you will be hunting for game, you need to talk with Game and Fish or the store about also buying a hunting license permit. As well as fishing. A lot of people come up here to do ice fishing in the winter time. stated in my introduction video, I Own Me was created to have those of us who are facing difficult times right now in this economy and the things that are going on in this country currently, beside the economy and inflation going through the roof. Many of us are having trouble affording rent, food, shelter, our basic needs. And some of us are acting out. Well, there comes a time when we have to own our thoughts, actions, and results. I decided to take a part-time job with a AARP Foundation Senior Citizen Program for people over 55. It's called CSEP. And Arizona is one of 14 states that hosts the CSEP program through AARP. Most of the states are not hosting because they were unsuccessful in proving the benefit of the program. And that benefit is that seniors remove barriers to employment and receive training, on-the-job training. The program is 4 years long for your lifetime, not necessarily 4 years in length all at once. In fact, members and participants are being encouraged strongly to find other work in 3 to 6 months. But if you're unable to accomplish that goal, you still must keep looking for work, while CSEP is a safety net underneath you to keep earning at 20 hours a week, up to 4 years. So for those seniors out there who may be feeling, no hope in finding employment to supplement your Social Security benefits, contact your AARP Foundation office in your respective state, or look up online on the AARP Foundation website and see if your state hosts the CSEP program. It's SCSEP for seniors 55 and over. There are nonprofit organizations that host this program and would love to have your experience and your background within their organization. And AARP has the Title V grant funded by the U.S. government that pays you those wages every 2 weeks in Arizona. I don't know how they pay in other states. That's why I'm only mentioning Arizona. And my expertise and my background is a benefit to the Reese Center in Pine Top, Arizona. And my training program includes leading and guiding community service workers who have been ordered community service hours for some of their actions. And I am the person that they report to. And our detail is facilities. facilities. And myself and the floor manager are the two people that they report to, as well as the operations manager. So I can tell you that so far I've been working in the CSEP program for 3 weeks now, and I love it. It's great. I meet all types of people from everywhere in the community, including homeless. So we have lunch every day, Monday through Thursday. On Thursday, we have a hot meal, and those of us on the facilities team, we do help out with serving the community members and pointing them in the right direction for services. They're referred to as wraparound services. So we even have group homes for men and for women. And you just contact RE Center, CENTER, in Pine Top, Arizona. Ryan Lowe, LOWE, is the operations manager. So I don't have the phone number right offhand because I'm driving down this beautiful mountain. So, yes, even myself, when, I have faced difficult times in my life, one being when my fiance was killed by a drunk driver in Houston, Texas, 3 city blocks from my townhome. You bet I was angry, and I did and said some things that were just a knee-jerk reaction. This happened before we were going out on a Texas-Louisiana tour with both bands. One was Twin Evil, and the other one, I can't remember the name. It's been so long ago. This was back in '97, and I was their tour manager. And right before I was organizing the CD release and media parties, this happened, and he was killed instantly. Eric Hyde, HYDE. And thank the Creator that I was in martial arts with a traditional master from Seoul, Korea, in Southwest Houston. And yes, I reacted, and I'm not proud of it, but my master was there for me. He would sit me down and talk to me about things I did or things I said. And he said, "Miss Kelly, you have to think about what you're going to do before you do anything, how you're going to act, the things you're going to say. Think before you say or do anything." And I had to own my actions. I had to make amends. I had to say, "Please forgive me. I am so sorry." And I explained myself, and they forgave me. The reason why I bring this up today is because our country is in turmoil. We need to turn this around. Myself and other YouTubers are trying our best to make a difference. show you these things on my channel because this is an alternative to reacting. I turn to nature. I turn to the mountains. I turn to the ones I love. And I let people in. It's one of the reasons why I chose Resetter and the CSET program, because I realized I need support right now. So if there's anyone out there who is also struggling right now, I'd be interested in hearing from you. Please drop me a message in the comments section. And please like and subscribe to this channel. We can all be supportive of one another as we witness this beauty in the White Mountains of Arizona, Hawley Lake. I apologize, everyone. The camera got thrown off a little bit. The gravity from that turn back there was a little too much, or the inertia, but I'm still here. So coming back down the mountain, you have your foot on the brake more often because this is like a 9% grade. A lot of people who have lived here much longer than I have, they will absolutely fly down this mountain. So please be aware and watching out for these drivers. So from 260 up to Hawley Lake is approximately 10 miles. And the speed limit is 25 miles an hour. And that is because there are a lot of variations in the grade of the incline and declines. And if you're traveling any faster, it can become very dangerous and in a very quick amount of time. The tribe wants you to be safe. So we are now exiting the Hawley Lake area. I'm going to pull over here and talk to you from a very beautiful location right here on the side of the road. There's horses, cattle, more beauty in this area. And I wanted to give you some up close and personal shots of this area. The only time that they will close off the Hawley Lake Road, right up here, there's a gate. If you wait until January, February, chances are this gate will be closed. And that is due to safety concerns. That means that the snow has gotten very deep at the top of the mountain, and the tribe does not want anyone to be put at risk. Look at this beauty. This is truly a gem on Mother Earth. So if you enjoyed this video and you got anything out of it, please like and subscribe. I'd be interested to read your thoughts about this area and what you liked most about it. If you turn to nature when you're considering your thoughts, actions, and results, I'd be interested in hearing about or reading those comments as well. Thank you for joining me today. Be blessed, and as always, peace.